Welcome back, boys and girls, to another episode of My Summer Car on the PC. Um, Big changes since the last time, since the last episode. I went a little bit nutso on the car, on building the Satsuma. I got carried away, and I wanted to do a lot of it off camera anyway, because it is a long process finding the right bolt sizes, fitting the parts. Takes forever. The wiring, I burnt my car down about 4 or 5 times trying to do the wiring. I think I got that part sorted out now. I think it's super complicated. I had to follow some guides, more than one. But we got that done. We got the wheels. The wheels were stashed in the mansion. I went over, I grabbed that. I had to sneak past, again, some wasps. I did it at night though, so they were dormant. It was real easy peasy, no big deal. I'll show you the mansion at some point next time we cruise by there. So today, oh yeah, I painted everything. I murdered it out. Flat black. The air filter, the rocker cover, the block. I went nuts. But this episode, we're not going to drive around as much. We're not going to do as much driving. I do have to deliver some food items to Grandma, but I'm not going to do that today. I still have to paint all these parts. I still have to install some stuff on the car, like headlights, dashboard, all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to hang around the house and do that. As you can see, it is now Monday. I blew through the weekend just working on the car, straight up. Today, though, everything's still laying around. Nothing else has changed other than the car is now mostly built. You guys really didn't miss much. Just a whole lot of tinkering and frustrating and flipping out. Well, not so bad. It's not so bad. And oh yeah, that's my windshield from the car. Not sure what I did at one point, but I destroyed it. It came flying out of the car while I was installing something, I think. So I must replace that. I just don't know how. Not sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe I have to bring it over to Fleetari or something. So I'm going to bring my Kilju bucket over. I have yet to drink any of these juice jugs. Let's get one of these done anyway. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to drink it. You'll see my thirst is going to go up. I don't know what kind of juice this is. Oh, it didn't. Usually my thirst goes up. So that's an empty one. I'm going to toss it in the corner because we're going to need that eventually. So now, to brew the perfect Kilju, it's a matter of mixing it correctly. So we want one yeast. I think this is my yeast right here on the floor. I'm going to pour some of that in there. Is that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Do I just put it in here? Do I just drop it in? Yeah, I did. Ha! I just dropped in some yeast, I think. I hope it disappeared anyway. So now we're going to grab a sugar. We're actually going to do 6 sugars. So 1, cool, just disappears. 2, 3, I'll get this one out of the hallway. 4, 5, and 6. Now we've got our the dry ingredients are in. Look at that. You can see the sugar and yeast. So now we're going to put the lid back on for now, because we're going to transport it over to where we can fill our bucket with water. You could do it at the lake. You could do it, I'm going to do it right here at the shower, kind of, in the bathroom, because that makes sense, right? I guess I didn't need to put the lid back on already. Don't drop it Okay, that's weird. You don't want to drop it sideways. I don't think you don't want it to spill out or anything. So now we're going to turn that on, and hopefully that'll fill the bucket. Then we got to cover it, put the lid back on, wait a few days, and eventually it'll be an alcoholic beverage. And there we go. The water's starting to fill up over the sugar. Beautiful. I'll leave that for a second. I'll go drink another juice. I've got a couple of days now to drink these juices before the brew is ready. So there we go. Check the bucket. It's filling up nicely. We got to make sure it's filled all the way up. I think it makes 20 jugs of Kilju once it's done. But I only have 12 right now. I was able to buy 6 more at the store last time. I think that was in the last episode. I'm not sure because I've been playing off camera quite a bit. And that's just the way this series is going to go. Sometimes I have time to play, but I don't have time to record. So I might end up skipping ahead here and there, but I'm going to try to keep the fun stuff for the videos. I'll do my best. Ooh, just turned into a brownish type mixture. Does that mean it's full now? Does that mean it's ready? It doesn't look like the water's going up anymore. So we're going to turn that off. Throw this on. Blub, blub, blub. As long as you hear it bubbling, you're good. So we're going to go put this in the kitchen. Once I come into the kitchen and I hear that it's not bubbling anymore, I'll know it's ready. Drink one more juice, why not? The kitchen is somewhat of a high traffic area. I'm always in here looking for food and stuff. So now we got 4 jugs, that's good. Working on it. If you have to, you can go pick up some jugs at the junkyard. Once you do sell some to Yock, the empty ones are going to end up at the landfill. You can always pop in there, see what's up. Anything that falls through the map or falls through the ground ends up at the landfill. As well as, I think there's a spare wheel there. I'm going to go for a pee real quick. Get rid of this urine meter. Then I think we'll put our headlights on now that the Kilju is brewing. I wanted to do that days ago, but it's something I wanted to save for you guys because it would have been ready by now had I done it as soon as I got home. But instead I just worked on the car like a crazy mechanic. I swear to God. It's like I had a deadline. The car needs to be done by Tuesday. But there's no deadline. You just get carried away, man. Once you start building that car, you just get carried away. You just want to keep going and get it done. Like when I put the engine in it, that was a huge moment. To get that engine off of that counter finally and dropped into the car, I mean, it's a matter of hours working all this up. Putting the belt on, you have to adjust. You have to make sure it's not too tight. Tight, but not too tight. You can't tighten it all the way. You got to pull it back a little bit. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty intense. The wiring, don't even get me started. I spent hours, and it would have been, 6 or 7 episodes of me just playing with wiring. It would have been deadly. So now let's get some headlights in. I think I can do that now. Still have my dashboard to put in. It's probably going to be next. There we go. Headlight in, and we're going to grab our bolt. Spanner size, I'm going to say 7. This is it. This is a guessing game, and that's why the building portion is just ridiculous unless you know. I got lucky there. Unless you know the sizes. It's only because I skipped ahead in the tutorial a little bit that I know this. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So that's one headlight. The taillights, they just plunked in. I didn't even have to screw them in. They just popped right in there. There's a few things like that, which is nice. You just drop them on there and not have to worry about finding the bolts and everything. So now I should already have my number 7 spanner. What else did I have to do? Food items for grandma, but I don't want to do any driving in this episode. I'm going to do all stuff around the house, even if it's just organizing the kitchen. I'm going to entertain you guys with that. No, we'll just keep working on the car for about 20 minutes, just so you guys get the an idea, you know what I mean? An idea how it all works out. So now, where are we? What do I? No, I'm not. I'm not tired, man. What the heck? What the heck? Not even sure if I'm going to put the hubcaps on yet. Maybe I should go with the fenders. Let's see. I guess, or should I put the dash in first? I don't know. I guess we'll just do this. Fender right. So I'm going to assume it's this side here because, oh, you know what? I'm going to paint it first. I'm going to paint it first because that looks bad. That just looks bad. I think I have 2 cans of black paint at least. If I do run out, I've been painting everything black, so. Uh-oh. Does it have to be on the car before I can paint it? Nope, no it doesn't. You just have to be close enough to it, Remy D. Come on, man. Alright, this car is going to look awesome. Eventually I want to get like the Dukes of Hazzard rims. There's like a Dukes of Hazzard style rims that I really... I'm going to go with a size 5 here, but I don't know where the... Oh, I can see one of the bolts. Look at that. Pretty sure that's one of them, and it's a 5 because it's lighting up green. If it's not the right size, it won't light up. So I'm assuming there's one here. Luckily, you have your leaning in view like this, so you can see inside of stuff, and you can kind of move around in there, so you can really find all your bolts and everything, for the most part. I mean, there's always going to be those frustrating ones where you just can't find them or whatnot, but if you have enough patience, you'll get there eventually. You just gotta be patient. Alright, is there any more? There's gotta be another one. Oh yes, look what I found here. One, two. Third one. I think that'll be it for that part. Go get the other side. Doo doop 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 doo doo. See, isn't this fun? Like I said, I could add 7 or 8 episodes of me just doing this. How cool is that? We'll grab our paint once again. Keep forgetting I gotta paint everything here. I hope that's okay. I hope it still passes inspection even though it's all painted up. I mean, it should, right? Right. Still not sure what I'm gonna do with that, that's upside down, but it, there we go, I got my check mark. Yeah, that went smoothly. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. What was I talking about? Can't remember what I was talking about. I'm worried about the dash. Although this is how the guy did it in the tutorial, so I mean, I don't want to put the hood on before I get all the fluids in and stuff, though. I haven't even done that yet. I do have gas in my gas can, which is good. Gonna need that. Another nice thing about this leaning tool is if you find you're too far away like this, even though you're crouched, you lean in. And yeah, it makes it a little wonky, but sometimes it helps make the target bigger and you can hold on to it a bit better. I don't know. Maybe not. This seems worse. Oh, this was quite the build process. I swear to God, this is just ridiculous. Alright, so we got that in. I'm not going to bother with the hood yet. That's going to be the last piece, I think. I don't even want to put the doors. I want to put the dash in, but okay. So I'll put the dash in now, because now do I need to put any dials in first? Unless I want to swap it out, maybe. Because there is a clock. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, what's that? Wait a minute. What's this? Clock gauge. So that should probably go in there, right? Now, whether it just plunks in there or it probably needs a couple of bolts. I'd say that'd be nice to have a clock in the car, though. Oh, clickety-boo. Now I'm gonna check. There might be a 5 already, so... Oh, come on, they can't be that big. What size is that? Son of a... at least the car hasn't burst into flames again. That's great. That was something. My God, talk about reloading your game. I couldn't figure out the wiring for the life of me, and then finally I don't know. I don't even know what I did. Finally just found the right thing, I guess. It was my positive terminal for some reason. Just did not want to cooperate at all. It took me forever to get it to appear. Because you got to loosen bolts to the alternator before you put the wires in, then you got to put the bolts back in, and it's really involved. So now I'm sure there's going to be a couple of bolts for the dash. Good looking dash. Old school. Okay, don't damage the car. I remember last time I was building the car, this is how my windshield blew out, was when I was trying to install the dash. So now you're gonna, oh wait, no, there's a cover, isn't there? Some kind of dash cover. Yeah, this thing. This goes in first. Silly. Silly dilly. One thing at a time. So that should go in there. Now, I think there's a bolt. There's a bolt there. It's nice when you can clearly see them. I don't know if there's more than that. Hopefully not, because you do end up taking your dash off here and there to, replace parts. Because we're going to be upgrading this car. I mean, there's lots of parts we can buy and upgrade, and we're going to have to. If we're going to get into that rally race, boy, we're going to need a rally car with NOS. Jesus. Can't even imagine. Because if you wreck this car, that's like hours and hours and hours and hours of work. I can't imagine even trying to rally race it. It's ridiculous. Now apparently there's another bolt. Yeah, that one you can't see. That's why these tutorials are just so helpful. And then we got the next piece. This one here should go in. Now the guy in the tutorial didn't even put the clock in here. He just went with the open hole. Maybe he's going to replace it with an RPM gauge. It would make sense. I'm going to eventually too. But right now this is all I have. So I think size 6 is what he's saying. Size 6. This tool here was for the spark plugs. No. Yeah, spark plugs. Put no pistons. Yeah, spark plugs. My bad. You put them in, you have to use that tool to tighten them up. Screwdriver is used here and there for a few things. Now there's got to be some screws or some bolts here somewhere, according to the vid. Let me just stick my head in here. Anything? Anything? Aha! I saw you. I found you. That's one. And that's two. So now you guys are really getting a good idea of how this game works. And now you got to keep an eye out on your thirst meter, your hunger meter. My money's down to 486. Has been for days and days, and my electrical got cut off. The electric, I didn't pay my electric bill, I guess. So what I'm going to do actually is, I heard there's a present here for you. In your parents' bedroom. This is your parents' bedroom. You're just going to come in the closet and you're going to find a present. It's going to say, I don't know. Allez Vasti. Drive safely, Remy. So we're going to open it up. We got a bottle of vodka type thing, which I'm not drinking because it knocks you on your butt. Random gift money. I'm going to press FC and see how much it is. Usually it's about $1,000. Oh my god, 1,300 bucks. Beautiful. They also give us a radar buster, which is going to go in the car and help us pick up on those the police. So I'm going to throw this out here for now. Where was I? Okay, I got my dash in. Both sections of it, I think. Looks good to me. I want to fill the fluids and stuff. I bet you there's a bunch of fish in my trap as well. I bet you. What the hell was that thing? Hold on here. Sorry, I'm looking at the... Looks like I might have to do some more wiring in here. Hold on. Although, I think I hooked all those up already. That one looks like it's hooked up. That one doesn't. Do I have to disconnect this before I work on it? I'm not sure anymore, and I don't want to burn the car down. Yeah, I think I'm going to tinker with this off camera. I think that's good for an episode. We got 20 minutes in of just working on the car and stuff and making the Kilju. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. If you did enjoy the episode, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe for more, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.